We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, I'm a big fan of Drew Smyly. He's a strike thrower. When he's on, he's got a good enough fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch. He's not afraid to let his defense work behind him. Solid quality pitcher. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Peterson on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game.
This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for, and it's fouled away. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. One out, nobody on. Swung on but fouled off to the left. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Yu Darvish will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Swing and a little tapper. Darvish has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time. And he popped him up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. 2-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hosmer has it. There's one. Out. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Myers. But this will land untouched. Fouled away.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready with the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that retires the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now to the plate, here is Will Myers. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And he misses again, 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That is good.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Eric Hosmer.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The average coming in at 266, 11 home runs, and he's driven in 45. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Inciarte's there. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Smiley steps into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Padres in early 1-0 lead here in the second. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 5. Brian O'Grady.
To the plate now, Brian O'Grady. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Liner towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Jurickson.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Previous battles with Drew Smiley, he's gone 2 for 8. O'Grady, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. So here's Johan Camargo as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Camargo.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. And you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
In now, Aire Adrianza. So we'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
1-1.
Short out, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and there were two down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
The batter will be Christian Pache as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves go down without a whimper here. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now into the box, Yu Darvish. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
First pitch on the way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Smiley steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pache gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Drew Smiley.
The pitcher, Drew Smiley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now at the plate is Ozzie Albies, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Pitch on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 1-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. Right
Stepping
fielder.
in next, Ender Inciarte. Singled in his last at bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Friars in that category. So here's Will Myers as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0. Ball 2.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Machado stands at first with 1 out. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit down the third baseline. Over to Albies. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next to the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Peterson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jock Peterson. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
The center fielder, Brian.
Now here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Right side. Freeman is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Smiley gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for
Counts
ball
1-0.
Inside,
Ball,
and he falls
inside.
behind the hitter now, 2-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, as we take a look here, you can see it ran up high in the zone. Against other hitters, that might have been okay. But against this guy, no way. That's his happy zone, and he drove it right out of here.
Into the box now, Darvish. Lifted down the line in left. Pache is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Up next, Tommy Pham. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Here it comes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now here's the pitch. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Smoke toward the hole, and there's his first base hit in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth.
No strike.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Pham's off and running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
Rolled slowly to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night here at Truist Park. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Now batting, shortstop, A-Ray.
At the plate now, A-Ray Adrianza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Cronenworth onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next will be Christian Pache. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. Two and one now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
lifted out towards straightaway center field. O'Grady is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 18, Drew Smiley.
So the next to bat will be Drew Smiley. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0 is a slider
Ball,
taken for a ball.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on the way.
1-0.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That strike 2.
Count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Inciarte moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sean Newcomb takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Will Myers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 3 for 4. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. His 2nd of the game, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2 count.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit is Brian O'Grady. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nola leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Adrianza is there, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-1 Friars. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1.
Hey! That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on the way.
Nope, ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get fouled. 2-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Myers. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering.
Ball, that's just out.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. Profar for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate here is Yu Darvish. He flew out in his last AB.
The pitcher, number 11, Yu Darvish.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jake Cronenworth.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he popped him up. Machado trying to get there. And that's going to land foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Austin Adams enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Austin Adams.
Johan Camargo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. d'Arnaud, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now the 1-0. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Josh Tomlin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dansby Swanson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And in steps Manny Machado. His history with Josh Tomlin, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Will Myers coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far. The most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping up is Eric Hosmer, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Braves 1. Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz. Leading up for the Braves,
In now, Christian
the left
Pache.
fielder,
As he'll get caught chasing a
0-1
bad
for
one there. It's strike
Pache.
1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Profar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That evens it up 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the first pitch.
Aye.
In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 1 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 4-1. Tyler Matzek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
Number 5, Brian O'Grady.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fouled away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Jurickson Profar.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two-0 count. The pitch hit in the air down the right field line.
Chasing after it is Inciarte, and this one bounds around against the wall.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Stepping in once again is Jake Cronenworth. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No, that's down.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Profar at second. Pham at first. 2 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next, it'll be Manny Machado. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Two and one. Here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's strike two as it catches the outside corner. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Emilio Pagan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
San Diego, number 14, Emilio Pagan.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Well, the first baseman tried to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Josh.
Now to bat, Jock Peterson. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Pagan typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up at the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is skied into short left center. Cronenworth ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. To the right side and through a base hit. Inciarte isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they now trail by only 2.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Abraham Almonte will come on now and pinch run here.
Abraham Almonte.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Final strike for the Braves. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Emilio Pagan records the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record is now 6-9. The loss goes to Drew Smyly. He falls to 3-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, Ryan McMahon